Welcome back, everyone, to Victoria 2. And, well, this time, I am pretty sure we're gonna have some interesting things happen now. Let's go in here. Just like a year or so in the future from when we left off, and nothing happened. But there is a decision that we could take. So, request missionaries. Our contact with the Great Powers opens several new possibilities for us, including the possibility of requesting missionaries to preach in our country. While this will surely anger our population, they can help us better adopt our technology, educate our people, and even help in the development of the writing system, but we already have that. This can, however, irreversibly change the religion of our country. To guarantee the safety of missionaries requires a stable country. A stable country is absolutely necessary. The consequences of anything bad befalling the missionaries could be the anger of a great power. Now, we will do that, even though I'm not sure. See, there's something happening soon, and you'll see what's gonna happen. You'll see what's gonna happen soon. And it is possible that it is this that causes it, but I'm pretty sure it isn't. I'm pretty sure it isn't. So yeah, we'll see. Actually, let's just, make taxes higher, because, yeah, they're useful. I want a little bit of extra money, because I want to actually complete my troops that I'm building. Troops are never bad. We are, quite far away from that foreign university, 10,000, but, yeah. But, the good thing is, might be a little bit too loud. The good thing is, here in newspapers, if we take a look at where is it? If we take a look at our research point generation, we actually have 3.72, which is a lot more than we used to. So that's pretty great. I like that a fair bit. I like that a fair bit. And, yeah. So right now we're gonna just get our relationships up with some GPs so that they don't hate us. France is fine, United States is fine, Netherlands. European military mission. One of the great powers of the West has taken an interest in our country and has offered to establish a military mission. This might be beneficial to our research. It might also prove a liability in the event of war. However, turning down such a generous offer might be perceived as somewhat of an insult. So this is going to be getting us some research points. And it is a kind of Saxony. Well, okay. I guess Saxony is sending us a military mission. So we're going to get it in Tonkin, Langson. And that's pretty good because 2% extra research points. Not bad. Still got rebel factions. Is that, like, what does that even mean? Number of supporters? I have no idea. We have 72 suppression points. I feel like if we suppress them, that's gonna make them more radical. Yeah, we don't want to do that, really. There's no reason to. Because, if we don't suppress them... Oh, reactionaries. Glorious. Because if we don't suppress them, less problems. Actually, I feel like I need to spend money to reinforce my guys, because they're not reinforcing. An alliance offer from Pingnang Guo. See, I feel like that's a good idea, but they might go to war with the Qing Empire. And, I'm not quite ready to take on the Qing Empire, so I think I will say no. Okay, I guess we can speed 5 this up, so we're gonna be fast. Yeah, we got the 24th biggest military or strongest military on the globe, which is actually pretty awesome. Apparently most of our score though comes from leaders, so I guess we have really good leaders. Not really sure how that works. Anyway, actually, see, the thing that I was kind of worried about happening is not happening. Now you may know what I'm talking about, but oh, North German Federation. Looks like developments in Europe are happening. Yeah, we have you have Luxembourg. What? How the hell do they have Luxembourg? And even parts of Wallonia, RL. For some reason, they have like this one. Oh, that's because the Netherlands. Okay, so yeah, that's some strong Netherlands. Who are you at war with? The Spaniards. Looks like the Dutch are going after some Spanish colonies, maybe. Second Pamphile Rebellion. Yep, exactly. As I was saying. Anyway, the war Spanish submission. Add the Kingdom of Spain to its sphere of influence. And then the Spanish are like, we're going to have Celebes, which is this, I believe. Yeah, this one. And maybe even this one. Yeah. So they're trying to get the Dutch colonies, and the Dutch are trying to get the Spanish in their sphere, which is like, really now? You're going to add them to your sphere? Interesting. But yeah, as you can see now, our research point generation is getting a lot better because of all these Western things that we're getting. And it's kind of like with these research points and these Westernization bonuses, it's kind of a snowball effect. You know, the longer you go on, the more you get it. So it's actually pretty good. And yeah, it looks like if we actually spend some on our land modifier, that's the way we reinforce our army, which is pretty good. Good. We still got like a massive amount of infamy, which is a problem. And I need to start to calculate how much we are actually going to need to make the next war count against the Ratanakosin Kingdom. Because the Ratanakosin Kingdom is starting to get cordial with the Brits, but thankfully the Brits have other things to do. So we're going to need to have a free people, which is 7.5 to get Battambang to Cambodia. We're going to need a, like... Yeah, see, the problem with Champasak here is that then after we... Yeah, like... Ooh. Whoa, reactionaries. Well, I guess that's good that we have... I guess that's good that we have our... Let's see. Oh, yeah. That's good. I guess that's good that we have our army funded. Bloody reactionaries. It's okay. These reactionaries will be dealt with. There we go. Easy peasy. See, that's what happens when you don't like guns. You get shot at. I sound like an NRA member. It's like, if you have guns, you shoot people. If you don't have guns, you get shot. Glorious. Yes, more armies. Yeah, we're being very unbalanced towards infantry. The problem here is the fact that we don't have any artillery yet. But artillery will come later. Honestly, we are waiting for that foreign university, which is gonna speed up everything else. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Oh my god, 0.05 militancy, and oh well, all pops in Trinon. Where is Trinon? It is this one. I'm guessing it's like Tri or Trinon. And it is, yeah, they're already pretty reactionary, but it's not a lot of them, so yeah, it's just hand them over. It's fine. Extraterritoriality was a big, big fucking deal back then. So essentially what extraterritoriality is essentially when the foreign powers started to come into Asia and, you know, starting to fight it out with the bigger traditional empires. No, it's the CSA. It looks like we have the American Civil War. Started to fight it out with the bigger traditional, you know, East Asian empires. The East Asian empires didn't really believe in international law or anything like that. And, you know, if a foreigner did something retarded on Chinese soil or Japanese soil, he'd be executed. Because, you know, that's the law in Japan. You know, in Rome, do as the Romans say, as it is more well known. So, what ends up happening is, you know, the Western powers are pissed because they're like, no, that's not how it works. Hand them over to us and we'll treat them. Then they're like, no, really, like, no. And so whenever, like, an unequal treaty would be negotiated, often under the threat of, you know, guns and such, you'd have that the Western powers would request extraterritoriality from, you know, the from whatever place that they were invading, so that their citizens could basically do whatever and get away with it because, you know, technically the guy was extraterritorial. It's kind of like diplomatic immunity. So yeah, that's kind of why people get pissed by us handing him over, you know, because it's not exactly the best thing ever. Yeah, man. Next war up against the Ratanakosin Kingdom is going to be easy as hell. And the Kongbaungs are still... Oh, opium. Oh, crap. So, the Ratanakosin here are still outside the jurisdiction of the Brits. Because normally you are in the sphere of the British, but this time you decided to attack them. We could try to grab Shan, but again, our infamy is just way too high. Just way too high. We are, however, getting so many research points, which is pretty great. American Civil War starting to go underway. And the liberal... Oh no, the Whigs are the conservatives here. See, usually Whigs are liberals, but American politics, they're weird. Anyway, so United States of America is going to be kind of busy with that for a while. Understandably. Wait. That's some border war if I've ever seen. Oh, no. Okay, so that's Serbia. Because, see, it looked exactly the same as Austria-Hungary in terms of color. So, yeah, looks like Serbia is doing its own thing. And Banat is a thing. And the Boers are getting kind of... Yeah, they're getting eaten up by South Africa. Which is still Britain. Okay. No one really is colonizing Africa except for some France. Yeah, France still got Algeria here to deal with. Abyssinia is the thing. But yeah, essentially not much is happening. And my upper house is just being rearranged every single day. It seems like the Russians still hate us. What's new? Nothing is new. Yeah, we haven't pissed off the French yet, which is what I was kind of afraid was going to happen. You know, pissing off the French is not the best thing. See, because there's a historical... I believe it's a historical event. So, like, what happens is, like, the French try to demand Conchinchina, which is this part, and you say no, and they kill you. Sometimes. But yeah, it looks like it hasn't happened yet, which is pretty good. And we're just modernizing and getting everything, you know, up and dealt with. Foreign universities is almost... Yeah, we've got 3,000 more research points to go. But once we've got that, then we're in a great spot. Now, in terms of other, you know, nations that aren't westernized, that are westernizing, there is Japan. Oh, directive on trade with the provinces. Right, we don't care about that. Borneo, still, you know, just kind of quiet. Patriotic Society. Small Thai Patriotic Society has reached local prominence in Nakhon Ratchasima. Really, no? Yeah, just leave it be. Don't care about consciousness, although they're already at 10 militancy, so... Yeah, these Thai patriots are gonna rise up one day. But oh well, that's its own thing. As our administrative efficiency increases, this is gonna become less of a problem, to be honest. Yeah, look at that. 0.2 militancy. Not a lot. But I guess, yeah, I guess we're not having the event where the French are like, fuck you. Because, see, the reason why I thought that was connected to that foreign missionaries request is that the event is about missionaries. You know, apparently, like, French missionaries are getting kidnapped, you know, killed or something. But clearly, it's not happening, so that's pretty good. Oh, we're building our second Saigon infantry. Right. Now we're down to 16.48 infamy, which is pretty great. Kulturkampf. Okay, Bintulu. So that's Malay locals. Here, right. So that's where some Vietnamese are actually happening. I guess we're gonna kill some of them. Yeah, sure, kill some of them. Killing people is fun. And now that made the Vietnamese 10%, because, you know, there's two ways of making your population a higher proportion. You know, you either increase your own population or you remove other populations. Yes, of course. So you're... Wow, that's a good general. Slightly less org. That's fine. That's also a very good general. Yeah, we've just got a bunch of great generals, you know? That's really good. Not really quite sure as to why, but I do like that. So we're gonna have two 27k armies soon. That's quite a lot of soldiers. And we are almost ready to take these foreign universities. So that's gonna increase the civilization progress by 25%, thus making us 40? Va bene, e tra un po'. Game? Hello? Game's being retarded. Okay. Anyway, was taking a look at the world. So there's, of course, the Japanese that have... ooh. Is that the Crimean War? No, it is the War of the Tabriz Concession. Okay, so it seems like the Brits are kind of busy because the Russians are trying to take over. That's Persia. Oh, they're being successful at that. So it's a war between Britain and the Russians. Looks like the Great Game has turned hot. Oops, wrong historical reference. Totally unintentional. Anyway, the Brits actually are... no, they're not allied with the Ottoman Empire. Never mind. It looked like they had the Ottoman Empire on their side. It's the Egyptians, okay. Because they're in the British sphere. They're allied with Persia, okay. And Portugal and all that. So there's just, you know, a bunch of people trying to fight the Russians. Although it's going pretty well for the Russians. So, the Brits are like status quo. Okay. Italian liberation of Venetian is also underway. So it's like the Italians and Monaco attacking the Austro-Hungarians. Yeah. You know, it's looking pretty bad for Italy, to be honest. Firenze has been taken. Anyway, the use of opium... Go away. And yeah, so it's just kind of like the Austrians advancing into some parts of Italy. Why is Monaco there? Probably it's part of the Italian sphere. No, it's a satellite of Italy. Yet it's in the sphere of the French. How does that make any sense at all? I have no idea. Anyway. Oh, Montenegro has just spawned. Glorious. They're allied with Russia and looks like Romania? Yeah, the United Principalities. Okay, that is Romania. Essentially forming up. The United Principalities being Moldova and Wallachia. Bunch of people are doing shit. The Fuzhou Arsenal. The Qing Empire have decided the Fuzhou Arsenal. Yeah, that is the shipyard here in... No, that's Suzhou. Fuzhou is... Where the hell is Fuzhou? God damn it. Fuzhou. Right, okay. That is exactly where I thought it was, in Fujian, but whatever. Yeah, okay. So that is the Qing doing the self-strengthening movement, essentially a big project by the Qing to modernize China. The problem with that is that it was mostly just focused on getting, you know, Western trinkets without knowing how to replicate them in the future, as in they were adopting the material and not the innovative mindset that required. Really now, the Kongbaum dynasty wants to. No, because you're gonna get eaten by the British, but not the mindset that it required. So essentially, like, you know, old Chinese ways of doing things, just with European weapons. And yeah, that's the self-strengthening movement. So up here, they have institutional reforms initiated in China during the late Qing, following a series of military defeats. Majority of the ruling elite still subscribe to a Confucian conservative worldview, but following China's serious defeats in the First and Second Opium Wars, several officials now argued that in order to strengthen itself against the West, it was necessary to adopt Western military technology and armaments. This could be achieved by establishing shipyards and arsenals, and by hiring foreign advisors to train Chinese artisans to manufacture such wares in China. As such, the self-strengtheners were by and large uninterested in any social reform beyond the scope of economic and military modernization. Lao soldiers. Their movements are sluggish. Oftentimes they can be seen milling about their barracks with little regard for military decorum. When called to attention, their hands draw toward their forehead with just the right amount of delay. Not slow enough to deserve punishment, and not fast enough to be a believable display of loyalty. These soldiers are Lao, not Vietnamese. So we can either make them gain militancy and lose consciousness and demand stricter discipline, or we can demand the strictest discipline. What is... So that's just losing consciousness. Honestly, I'd rather not them gain militancy. Homo Neanderthal... See, I want to pronounce this in Latin, but it's not Latin, so it's very difficult. Anyway, we can take the foreign universities. Universities are built following foreign standards. Yes, that is good. And you can see that now 5.33 research points every day. So this is gonna really shoot up our generation of research. Also, what that is going to do is it's going to increase education efficiency. And it is going to also have the chance of essentially firing some events that are going to help us out in getting more civilization. Next research is going to be the artillery, which is not that much in terms of research points and in terms of civilization progress, but we absolutely need that if we want to start to fight some other people. And we do want to fight some other people, so yeah. Anyway, artillery is going to be a focus, and after that... Oh, French expedition to Korea. Well, okay. They're taking some stuff. What happened with Russia? Did they take that part of Persia? Yeah, they did take parts of Persia. So it looks like the Brits lost. American liberation of Mexican New Mexico. Yes, of course. Liberation, you say. Oh, glorious America. I do love that country. And our literacy is up to 7%. That's great. So the more literacy we get, you know, the higher it's gonna be. I know that doesn't make any sense. Ooh, Sulu. Sulu? What? Did they get released? What? No. Oh, right. Probably because... Oh, right. Right. Of course. Of course, Sulu. Jesus Christ. Sulu. You're not in the sphere of anyone. It would be hilarious if I were to fight you. Commission a warship. Right, that's if you... That's if you have, like, foreign shipyards or something. That's one of those reforms. So they're doing reforms. Anyway, we have many reforms. Not as many as, like, for example, Japan. And yeah, this is what we got, of course. It is education efficiency and research points. Very good indeed. Yeah, I wonder if we could take states. If by take states we could get this. I'm just not sure. I'm pretty sure we cannot. I'm pretty sure we'd have to release them and then annex them, which would be a lot of infamy, like 25 on its own. More of British control over Kalat. Kalat becomes a puppet of the United Kingdom. That's just random places in India, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, sorry, Baluchistan. You're getting India'd. Yeah, the British Raj is consolidating over a lot of these places, except Hyderabad. Hyderabad is actually partially westernized, as is Mysore, as is Travancore. So a lot of the Indians are taking reforms. Bastar. We are building up a war chest, as it may, because we've got bunch of money. Legation quarter. Yes, do love it. We're renewing our legation quarters. Just gonna, again, increase our research points. Very good. Now, perhaps we should increase that education budget. Thank you very much. And soon enough, we're not gonna build these infantries because artillery. Artillery is gonna be soon. Take a look at politics. We are 8,000 research points, so we're already at half towards that. Professor, yeah, sure. Consciousness, that's fine. You know, we could just make the next war about taking Ayutthaya State. Yeah, I feel like that is the best idea, and we would have enough to do that. Is anyone influencing these guys? No. Yeah, again, I'd rather just, you know, how long are truces? Now that I think about it. Like, for example, the Brits. How long are you gonna be not fighting Russia? 1871. Okay, so just a few years. Okay, honestly, we might as well just go after this guy. For acquire state. Of course, instantly. It's been, wow, it's honestly been pretty unlucky for us when it comes to that. And, ooh, crap. Partially westernized. Yeah, we need to take them out quickly before they become too strong. Anyway, we have a bunch of guys, so I'm not that afraid of him. I am not afraid. I will kill you until you're dead. How long is it going to take to justify that war goal? Oh, wow. 120 more days. Man, I would really love if I could also get some of these lovely events, but so far it's not been the case. Lovely events to get reforms and stuff. That would be very useful now, would it? But no, it hasn't been the case. Instead, we've just been getting fucked by infamy. Yeah, he's not funding his army. That is a bad move, because, yeah, I'm soon about to... Yeah, they're coming right for us. That is good, because I'm about to come in and ruin his day. There we go. I am fully operational and we're just gonna go in. It is gonna be... Oh, we can't take his capital state? Really now? Sammy's Shan, Cambodia, Northern Malaya. Huh, like how you have Northern Malaya. Well... Okay, well... That might have been a mistake. That might have been a big mistake. That was definitely a big mistake. Well, I guess it's gonna be Patani. It's gonna be terrible border gore. Terrible border gore. Or maybe just Cambodia. But we can do that with free people and just give it to Cambodia. In terms of taking away his power, Patani is gonna be the most important one here, I guess. Because it's the one with the most people. Although I would have really liked to take away his Ayutthaya. God damn it, this is annoying. Liberate country is 12 infamy. Free people is 7.5 infamy. Now we just can't afford that risk. We might as well have just made him a puppet, to be fucking honest at this point. Ah, well, whatever. Relearning the game. Sammy's Shan is Chiang Mai and Nan up here. Ooh, it is opium, though. So that's gonna make money. And it's also Lao people. Not really like Thai. So what's... Is it gonna be better to just take over Shan? Because, to be honest, that's 170 something thousand. Whereas Patani would be... Patani would be 53, 28, 28, 42. Okay, so 95, and then it's like 57. So yeah, it's 140 something versus... Yeah, actually, somehow Shan has more people. And yeah, might as well just go after that. We'll declare that war. Acquire state, Siamese Shan. Call allies. Would they accept? Cambodia will, but none of the others. So, whatever. We're going there. He's going there. He's going there because he's building something. Might as well just prevent him from doing that. There we go. Should be a victory, considering that his organization doesn't exist. Also, we have the same amount of army tech. There we go. He's dead. He's running away to Ratchaburi. So we'll chase him down like a dog and finish him. There we go. And that's the end of that. No more Siam. That's good. That makes me happy. That makes me very happy, to be honest. And there we go. His troops are dying. Oh, he's actually... Kalimantan and Johor. And Selangor. Selangor now. Kuala Lumpur. It's very unfortunate that to kill you, I'd need to 22 infamy myself. Because you have precious metals. Jesus Christ. It would be so good to take him out. Wait, what? What do you mean you lost? Oh, that's like Johor's troops. Oh my god, so annoying. Oh well, we lost the battle. We're gonna win the war. Don't worry. Yeah, just keep yourselves there. That's fine. And there we go. So that's done. We're gonna send one of you there, one of you there, and one of him there. to none. There we go. That's the end. That's the end of their resistance. I mean, if the Johoris want to come in, they might as well, but they will not do anything anymore. So we take Bangkok, we take all their stuff, and we just do that. That's the occupation of Kuching. All right, they're taking over Brunei, as they do every time. It's fine. France still hasn't tried to kill us. I am very happy with that. Treaty of Frankfurt. So it looks like that's the Franco-Prussian War events firing. What happened there, my friend? Oh, German Empire, 1870. The dream of every Nazi kid. For some reason, they don't have Lorraine, though. Beats me why they don't. They don't have cores there, either. I just... whatever. That doesn't make any sense, but... yeah, they do have Metz, Strasbourg, and yeah, that's... you know, that's their thing. Austria-Hungary is also around, so essentially we are... looks like the Italians kind of lost. Nope. They're already wanting to surrender. But I myself am thinking... use of opium spreads. Oh no. Destroy it. I myself am thinking I might as well just wait, or... no, it's fine. Will you give me that? Yes, you will. Good. Do not extend slavery. Good, so we're beating them while they're down, which is a tried and true tactic of the ancients. Still gonna pay our army just to reinforce everyone. Now we can artillery. Yes, please. That is very good. Looks like all the cavalry's down here. Send them up. Did I forget about any armies anywhere? Because usually I do that. No, okay. And yeah, by the way, build me guns. I want guns. I will have my guns, god damn it. Once my soldiers start to replenish a little, we're gonna be fine. Oh, 5% landowners? Holy shit, that's a lot of landowners in Hanoi. Anyway. Oh crap. You seem to be losing money. And, oh, looks like Burma did get taken over in the end. Will you not be making me a lot of money, Hopium? You know, sold opium for... I mean, for example, tropical wood is much more expensive, somehow. Even though opium's supposed to be bloody. You know, it's supposed to be making us the caches, you know? The great cache. Alright, it's probably sinking because... probably artillery is pretty difficult. Anyway, for some reason, we need liquor to build artillery, which is pretty great. I do enjoy that. Anyway, now we are really going to just wait because, like, yeah, we've beaten the Ratanakosin kingdom very, very much. And now we're gonna wait until... we have essentially like 0 infamy. And next time we're gonna give... oh, it's the first international in Paris. That's a big thing. Organize a crackdown. Yes. And we're going to give this to Cambodia, I promise. And we're going to give this independence. And afterwards, we are going to kill them instantly. Secret police to the rescue. Who cares about the Americans? German Empire. Oh, it's the Japanese also. They have entered the Great Power League. So they're in our region. They're in Asia. So we might want to butter up to them. The occupation of Brunei. It's okay. Brunei is still there. Still got wood. Foreign trading post. Yes. In terms of civilization, we are up to 45%. So we are halfway there. Next up, what should we go for? Maybe a reformed education. Might not be too bad. I should look at, actually... Ooh, railroads. That's very good. I should take a look at, like, the most efficient when it comes to research points. Like... Oh, darn. I should take a look at, you know, which reforms are more efficient when it comes to civilizing. Because, like, for example, this industrial construction, 25% civilization for 21,000 research points, whereas reformed education would be 15% civilization for 13,000. I'm not sure exactly how that adds up, you know? This one would be 15%, so that's the same as there, 13,000, except it would cost 17,000. But it would also give me a factory. Yeah. This would also give me a factory. It would give me a textile mill. This is 20% civilization progress. I feel like these military ones are the least important when it comes to just reaching the westernization, because these are just you know, that there are a lot of you're spending a lot of points just to get those bonuses into techs. And ooh, yeah, that's expensive. We're probably spending most of our money on, yeah, military spending 81. We're just not getting enough from our tariffs. We're not getting any tariffs, apparently. That's why. Apparently no more tariffs. Whatever. So, that which was the most... Oh! Siamese reactionaries. That is good. We might just have beaten Siam into perpetual, just, you know, destruction. Anyway, we can't afford a lot of this stuff anymore. We have everything mostly reinforced, so that's fine. No more of that. And, yeah, I wonder why we're not, you know, making money from tariffs anymore. I'm really wondering that. We just need to spend less on other things. And that's pretty bad. Not quite sure why I'm not getting any tariffs anymore. That is really weird. Now it's taking you forever to buy up that liquor and that canned food because I don't have the money. Yeah, just 0. Honestly, that's pretty strange. That is very weird. Just try to squeeze some extra out of the middle classes. Ooh, research points. Yes, even just 100. It's better than nothing. Still can't do any reforms. Why am I not getting any money from tariffs? This is so weird. And yeah, the reactionaries have kind of clamped down on Siam. Good. So now they're an uncivilized nation again. Because they have undone all of the reforms. So, well, at least all of the social reforms. And what the hell is that war? Oh, the Greeks. Oh, it's our turn of having some reactionaries. Oh, well, it's free. Regiments of free. Pretty pathetic. Now, honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna deal with all of this. All this nonsense. There we go. Just take care of those reactionaries. Easy enough. All of this, you don't have any money nonsense, is getting pretty difficult to deal with. Although I am getting money now. So that's good. Go away. No more expenditure in that. Yes, yes, reactionaries. New political party. That's probably the communists. Because, you know, the International has been founded. If we take a look at our politics. Yep, there is the communists. And the socialists. But, I mean, clearly, our people don't know what that is. So, that's fine. Yes, Siamese reactionaries enforce their demands. So you're having a bit of an issue. A bit of an issue. Foreign training methods. No need for that. Man, having to take these military reforms really set me back by quite a bit. Because, honestly, had I just taken the other ones, I might be at, like, 80% westernization by now. But, well, that's fine. Yeah, it's kind of a trade-off between the actual bonus that you get and exactly how useful the reform is. Anyway, I will end the episode right now. So once again, I thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you soon, and hopefully the next time we shall finish our civilization. If we get any bloody events to help us out, that is. Yeah, have a good day.